keep watching our shit. Alright? Cause we're the fucking hottest hip-hop shit on fucking YouTube. Alright? We are the motherfucking, the Kanye West of this fucking YouTube shit. We're the Kanye West of this YouTube shit. You motherfuckers acting like you don't know. Alright? Shit.
Your face not even.
I'm gonna get Ghostface on him. So you really gonna act like we ain't the shit?
Hey,
so you really gonna act like we ain't the fucking shit?
Hey, Mike, give him that crooked eye shit again.
No, the crooked eye. Look, we are the shit. Dead in hip hop is the shit.
All right, you know what? I have a few questions for you guys. Okay. Right. First off, like, how exactly did this all start? How did the decision come, you know, to get this going?
Just want to say thank you. This is your boy BEEZY 430. Y'all know who I am. Just hey, 100K, crazy. I still go back thinking, laughing with Rod when we was hyped when we had 100 views of our videos, and we was cracking up and happy because, you know, I'm laughing with Ken because we had 15 or 25 comments in our videos, and now we at 100K. Like 100,000 of these was going down. Like click, 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 click. 100 subscribers. So really, really appreciate you guys for staying with us. Rather if you're a new subscriber or you as a Ken would say, an OG subscriber. If you've been with us since 300, 400 subscribers and you still with us today, man, really appreciate you guys. So, and the new people.
It started with me, Rod, and FIFO, and we would have a lot of conversations at work about hip hop. So we always have these conversations, and really, you know, it's funny because the show kind of, you can really, if I think about it now, the show was just already there. Because Rod and I would always go at FIFO because he would say something crazy. He would not back down. So, and Rod and I, for the life of us, could not understand what the hell he was thinking about and how he could think and say the things. We just attributed it to the fact he was young. And that's what made it fun, for me at least.
Nigga, we made it. Nah, but real talk, man, I just want to shout out everybody that's been here from the beginning, man. Shout out to Ryan Falcone, our official #1 fan, like day one, man. Like, if you go back and just look at him, how young he is, and now he looks like a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. I want to shout out, you know, all of the fans, everybody, all 100,000 plus people that hit that button to subscribe, man. You know, we owe it to y'all. This is y'all channel. You know, we do it because we love to do it, but realistically, like, y'all fuel us. I want to shout out, you know, the rest of the crew, man. MYKE. I want to shout out BEEZY. I want to shout out Ken. I definitely want to shout out Modest Media, man. If it wasn't for them guys and the dedication that everybody else puts in, we wouldn't be where we are. I also want to shout out Penzo. I also want to shout out, that's one of our editors. We also got a new editor from Toronto. What's his name, Modest?
Craig Scorgi.
Craig Scorgi. I want to shout out Shell Toes. You know, for always letting us use the crib. Man, I just want to shout out anybody that had any part of making us where we are. The cosigns, the shout outs from artists. Thank you, Crit. Thank you, Logic. Thank you, Kendrick. Thank you, ASAP Rocky. Thank you, everybody that ever mentioned that in hip hop. Even for the people that, you know, wasn't really messing with us because we may have given you a hard review. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying, just taking it and whatever, man. You know, it's hip hop, not to be taken literally, but that in hip hop, man. 100K, man.
At the same time they're having these conversations, there's me and 3 other people having the exact same kinds of conversations, and we all work at the same place. But I just didn't know that they were that deep into hip hop until I looped them in. I think on one, or I think maybe MYKE looped Rod in, and then Rod looped Ken in, and it was like, damn, we all are sitting here at work with the same kinds of arguments, and now it's like a 7-person email going back and forth about bullshit.
It was like Dead in Hip Hop on email, and it was during one of those email conversations in where somebody said, "Oh Lord, here's another Dead in Hip Hop conversation." Immediately, I was like, "That's it."
As we're calling it.
No, it wasn't even that. I didn't even share the idea with me because I'm like, you know, I have all these ideas and stuff that I see that I was like, this would be kind of ill. So when I saw that in the email, I was like, that is a great show.
100K. Jeez, that's a lot of people. Like a lot of people, y'all. Just want to say I'm proud of Dead in Hip Hop. I'm very thankful and grateful to be a part of the movement, and I just want to thank all the people too who are watching and continue to watch, continue to laugh, and be a part of the conversations. It's real dope. I love you guys. Thank you.
Who are you?
I am Rock.
Say it again.
Raquel Ravenel.
You got a new show. You got a new show with Dead in Hip Hop.
I know, yeah, New Music Fridays. So thank you for everyone who's watching, and appreciate the support. Keep watching. Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
Cool. That's good.
Thank you so much for helping us hit 100K on YouTube. It's so dope that you guys watched the Ask show and all the other segments we have on Dead in Hip Hop. I think it's really cool. I've been doing this for like 2 years, right? Yeah. So. I mean, you know, it was just cool to, you know, just be a part of everything and continue to follow and support. Send us all your questions.
Are you single, Sophie?
Yes.
Where's the twin?
I didn't expect you to answer that. He was just saying that this is another dead-end conversation that's not going to go anywhere. Because I used to loop in, it's a friend of ours, shout out to Doug. I used to loop him in to these conversations, and he would always get mad because he really didn't have much of an opinion. So on this one, it was just like, okay, here we go, another dead-end conversation.
So I was like, man, this would be so ill if we could take this from where it's at right now and create a video and put it online. I said, I really think people would like to see that. Kind of kept the idea a little bit to myself and kind of thought about it a little bit more, brainstormed a little bit more about it. It went from there, and then all of a sudden, you know, the A3C came around. The general manager for the A3C, shout out to Soul, she put us on she allowed us to come in, we came in as press, and she put our name on there as Dead in Hip Hop. So we, you know, we came up with the logo and the whole thing, and we went there, we shot, did some interviews, captured some footage, you know, handed out business cards and flyers, and then that was it. So then from there, that was what, October, right?
Yeah.
So October, so we had the name, you know, I had the idea of a show. I think at that point, I don't even think I shared it with anybody then.
Well, actually, just see if it looks sharp.
Unless you want to look like one day.
It may not. It may look a little blurry.
No, yeah, it looks sharp.
It does?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I'm not, man. I never. But it's all. I never.
I'm not gonna take that long.
I don't do this. I don't ever get for the camera. It's easy, y'all.
I don't, man. Stop. You always.
I was a kid. I wanted to go and be a cameraman, and now I'm there. And now I'm man. Look at my Jordans.
All right, man. It's Rod, aka Modest Media. Y'all know. The guy that's always laughing behind the camera. Just want to first say thank you. Thank you guys so much, man. If it wasn't for the subscribers, the first thing I can say, man, is it's been plenty of times where I just didn't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at home editing, and every time I see that subscribers go up, man, it just keeps me going, keeps me pushing. Even when people hit me up on Twitter, just saying, yo, man, appreciate your work, this, then the third, man. All of that encouragement just keeps me going, keeps me motivated, along with the crew. And then you guys witnessing and coming along on the journey. So just want to say thank you, man. Like 100K, that's crazy. I also want to shout out the people that's helped me behind the scenes that you don't get to see. People like Chris Penzo, the new guy, Craig Scorgi. Shout out to them, man, for coming through, helping me edit it. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but BEEZY 430 used to help me early in the beginning doing a lot of the reviews. He didn't know how to do it. I showed him how to do it, and he just was dedicated to coming through, editing videos. So I always never want to forget B for doing that, man. That also helped me get through all these years of production. Also, shout out to Megan that came through all the way from Kentucky to work with us. You know, very appreciative of all the stuff that she did behind the scenes for us filming when I couldn't get here on time or anything. So I just want to make sure I tell her, you know, thank you. It's Modest Media. Thank you guys for everything that you've done. That's it, man.
You guys came to me about this a long ass time ago, and it was probably before you even Rafael.
Because it was a different cast. Because I wanted Mike,
exactly,
and us
that's what I'm saying. You came to me about this a long time ago.
Okay.
And I was interested So that was like, that sounds stupid. You guys can keep that.
Mike and Mike going back and forth was classic. Like they had a lot of great exchanges, and they would just tick each other off. So after that, we did the A3C. Mike, I, and Rod reconvened later to say, hey, what will we do now with what we have? We have footage, we have interviews. You know what I'm saying? What can we do with what we have, and where can we go with this? And we talked about it a little bit more. We came up with a different business plan, sort of, then. And then a couple of months went on later. Mike thought we wasn't doing anything. Something else came that said, okay, we really need to put out this show. So Rod and I started having conversations about what would the show be. So I came in with the model. He and I talked about it, and we basically refined it a little bit. And then, okay, we have the model together. Now we kind of need a cast.
I guess, thanks. Yeah, 100K. Yeah, all I can say is thanks. I'll be honest, I didn't know we hit 100K. I don't check the subscriber list ever, because I mean, if we were doing this for 10 people or 100 people or 100,000 people, I feel like we'd say the same shit. We'd make the same videos, same quality, all that. And yeah, I never thought it would get as big as it did. But yeah, this is really cool. I appreciate everybody that sticks with us, that watches our videos, that puts up with our bullshit, that leaves positive and negative comments in our comment section. It's been fun. Hopefully we'll keep doing it. Shout out to, I guess, Ken for having the idea and Rod for making me do it. And lastly, I mean, shout out to me. Because I mean, without me, I mean, where would we really be? Would we be at 100K? 200, period. Period. 200, period. You're right. So, that's really all I got. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, keep watching. Shout out to Anthony Fantano for giving us that initial push and kind of motivating us to keep going and getting to where we're at now. And shout out to all of the artists and the DJs, producers that have really fucked with us. And as always, I gotta shout out people like Ryan Falcone, who's been with us from the very beginning, and people like Irrelevant and people like 3 Creation, who have just always tried to help us from the very beginning. Look, keep watching our shit, alright? Cause we're the fucking hottest hip-hop shit on fucking YouTube, alright? We are the motherfucking, the Kanye West of the fucking YouTube shit. We're the Kanye West. Shit. You motherfuckers acting like you don't know. Alright? Shit.
Your face not even.
I'm gonna get Ghostface on him. So you really gonna act like we ain't the shit?
Hey,
so you really gonna act like we ain't the fucking shit?
Hey, Mike, give him that crooked eye shit again.
Yo, the crooked eye. Look, we are the shit. That in hip hop is the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll switch sides on you real quick. Dead in hip hop. Dead in hip hop. I'm done.
So, it was me. It was, and then I said, I knew one of the other guys wouldn't be able to be interested. I knew Mike wasn't interested at the time. Well, before, because I didn't come back to him with the show I did. So then I thought about who else would be. So I was like, you know what? FIFO. Because he was one of the guys from years ago that would always be able to, you can always stir him up. And then I said, and then I was just listening to, playing basketball with Brandon and knowing that he was in hip hop, I was like, Brandon would be perfect too. So, I approached, Brandon didn't even know that I was considering him, like a couple of weeks or maybe a month, so I went and talked to Rod about it. I was like, yo, what do you think about Brandon being on the show?
That's all I was already thinking about.
And he said he was already thinking about it. He was like, yo, I think that would be good. I said, okay, I'll talk to him about it. So weeks went by, and then finally I think we were in the gym, and I was like, and I asked Brandon, would he join the show? He was like, yeah, he'd be down. And then that was it. We did some more brainstorming, and then finally we just launched. We just launched, man. Rob was working on the intro, and I didn't even know.
First of all, thanks to all of you that pushed that subscribe button. 100K has been a long time in the making, and we finally made it here. And it's humbling. I think that's the first thing that comes to mind. It's humbling. It's a milestone. It's definitely a huge accomplishment.
to achieve that on YouTube. But I think also it drives you to get that next 100K. And while I'm thankful, I think I'm even more motivated to continue to create and push out more content, more value for you guys. But that's in the future, that's to come. I think right now we're celebrating with you all just what has taken place over the last, 4 something odd years or so. Obviously wouldn't be here at all without, Modest Media taking a vision from my head and putting it, making it something tangible that you can look at. And then you saying that this is something that can be something, and MYKE and B and FIFO, all just joining this journey, with me and with me and Rod just to even come this far. And the fact that we're still here, the original OGs, still here doing it, pushing it out, man. It's been crazy, and it's been a wild ride, and it's been fun with plenty of ups and downs, and it's been an experience. But you guys, man, I think just your engagement with us, talking to us, commenting, sharing, all of that has meant the most, because without you guys, I don't even know if we'll still be here, because obviously we love it, but you guys help push us even more, because we know that you guys love what we do and you guys appreciate what we do, and I think that means a lot to us. I'm proud that we made it and that we've managed to come this far, but I'm even more excited on what's to come, and I hope you guys will continue to follow us on that journey, on the next phase of Dead End Hip Hop. Also, I want to shout out, people that have been here, from the beginning, man. Now, I was gonna go up here and be, but I think everybody's played an integral part in what we've done, from Chicken George, in the early beginnings, to Marjorie with the Ask, to Sophie, stepping in that spot and taking it, and owning it and doing her thing to it, to Rock coming on with the classic reviews, now New Music Fridays, to Penzo, to Craig, man, who else? I feel like Big Stove. Big Stove be posting stuff on the website. Shout out to Big Stove. He's been down, he's been around since day one, man, and when he started, he hasn't left, so shout out to him. And if I missed anybody, blame my head, not my heart.
And blame the editor. I might have edited it out.
And Rob might edit it out. But anyway, that's it, man. I'm getting the wrap up sign. I can stay here and talk like forever about this, because it's something that I've really, really been looking forward to. So just thank you guys, and like I said, we'll see you guys in the next 100K.
You do it.
The slow clown.
First episode I saw was the Tyler episode, because that's when you guys tried to do a video response to mine, and that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
And I remember when I think it was like 3 a.m. and I was about to go to bed, and then I just and then I saw that I have a video response. What is this? And I'm just like, oh. And then I started, and I'm like, yeah, thank God, rap snobs. Finally, you have a good chunk of people who are very vocal, you guys, who grew up on rap, and grew up with it in its heyday, and now, have a frame of reference when they talk on new stuff in the genre.